Svenonius, and I'm the county mayor of the Stockholm region. Today we were ranked the #1 region in dynamic aspects from the Nordic ministers, and it's very honorable for us to be ranked the most dynamic region in the Nordic countries. Why? Because we have a lot of new inhabitants moving in. We are growing in population, we are growing number of in the labor market, and we have a very strong economy in the Stockholm region.
How come you have this strong economy?
We have a strong economy, and we have a lot of strong driving forces for growth, since we are growing in the number of inhabitants in the Stockholm region, and we have a good business climate. We have been working for many years with improving our business climate, making it easier to invest in the Stockholm region and for new businesses to start up. We also have a number of strong universities in the region who are educating our inhabitants, as well as driving research, which can become new companies, giving new markets.
You mentioned just now you learn from Copenhagen or learn from each other and the text and so on. Can you specify a little bit?
For many years, the Stockholm region has together worked on improvements, and in doing so we need to learn from the best. So the region has monitored other regions in the world who has been successful when it comes to growth and getting a strong economy, getting a strong labor market. And among those cities we looked into were actually both Copenhagen and Amsterdam.
Actually, you mentioned lower the tax, or Stockholm is lower the tax, but I feel that we still have a high tax.
Yeah. In the Nordic countries we have high taxes compared to other parts of the world, but when we look into the Stockholm region, our local taxes are lower in this region than they are elsewhere in the Nordic countries, and I think that is promoting us as well, because a lot of businesses wants to be here. Their employees would like to live in the Stockholm region, both due to lower taxes and due to a very good environment to live in and to bring up children in.
Actually, one of the ambassadors mentioned a factor which impressed me also, that Sweden export to China actually more than you import in last year. So yeah. Is this an important factor also?
Yeah, I heard him say that, and I didn't know about the facts, but of course this is extremely important for us to export. Sweden as a whole is a small, open economy, and we need to have an export industry to other larger economies in the world, and China is an extremely important business partner for Swedish companies.
And what's the future you are looking for?
The future we're looking for is to continue our hard work to maintain our position as the most dynamic region in the Nordic countries, and in doing so we need to focus on housing and public transport, and also to work with to work against the crime.
So you have a further contact or deeper the cooperation with China?
I think that Sweden will have a larger cooperation with China as a whole and with Chinese companies, because China is a large economy and has a lot of large companies. They are investing a lot in the Swedish economy, in Swedish companies, so therefore I think the business ties between the countries will strengthen further.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.